And welcome to our next installment of some of our Pilot's Life Chapter 2 flights that we're expected to do. This one is a bit of a weird one. We're flying from Panama City all the way to Nagasaki in Tokyo. What's strange about it, and I don't know why they set it up, it's a company that tries to tell, they try to do everything as real as possible. But what's strange about it is the distance is probably about 2,500 pounds short for our fuel range. What that tells me is that I just won't be able to get to my alternate. It is showing that everything's VFR, and I'll probably make it, especially because we have auto land, but you don't have much in the way of ability to divert. Anyway, this is a simulation. It's not real, so we're just gonna do it and see what happens. We got the lovely 787-900. It's ANA. It's probably the closest thing that I could find to an airline that, if they did operate such a ludicrous flight, they would be the one that would probably operate that. So it's 4 in the morning here right now. The crew's just arriving at the gate, and we're just getting things ready to go here. I'll get the cabin all set up, and I will get back to you when we're just about to start boarding. Alright, we're all ready to start getting going here. That's terrible grammar. We're all ready to start going here. This is going to be an all-night flight. I'm going to sleep through a lot of it, and then we'll continue on our way. Tomorrow, probably in the afternoon. Time right now, local, for me is 8:03, and I'll probably be flying this at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Tomorrow I'll be landing. Fun times. Feel bad for whoever does this in real life. So anyway, so we are expected to take off on runway 03 right, I believe is what we had decided on. I'll stand by. I'll just take a quick look here, make sure that I have it right. Yes, 03 right is going to be our takeoff, and we'll be flying via the Sigma 3 Alpha departure, and then is filed. We're going to climb up to 7,000 feet, and we'll go from there, and they'll wait for ATC to clear us to get a little bit higher. Everybody is on board. We're going to get rid of this. We're going to get rid of this lovely bridge, and then we'll be on our way. All right, we're just getting ready for our pushback. Everything is set up. We've done our pushback before start checklist, rather, and we're just getting ready here to push back. And we were supposed to point our nose into southwest, so we gotta go boom, 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 that way, so nose to the left.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Alright, good to start.
Cabin attendants, arm doors, and cross-check. Welcome aboard All Nippon Airways Flight 228, departing for Nagasaki Airport. We expect our flight time to be approximately 17 hours and 30 minutes. Please pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important for our frequent flyers.
Skyline 4 Lima Echo. Runway 3 right taxi via Echo. Hotel, Juliet, Lima.
Remember, your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is flight mode. Laptops and larger devices should be securely stowed during takeoff and landing. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will drop automatically. Pull the mask firmly towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. Remember to secure your own mask before assisting others. Life vests are located under your seat or between the seats. To put on the life vest, pull it over your head, fasten the straps, and inflate it only after leaving the aircraft. Special life vests for children are available. Floor-level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which is clearly marked. There are 2 exits at the front and 2 at the rear of the aircraft, as well as 2 overwing exits. The nearest exit may be behind you. In case of evacuation, please leave all personal belongings behind and follow all safety instructions from the crew immediately. If any electronic device, including power banks, becomes unusually warm, emits smoke, or shows signs of damage, please inform a member of the crew immediately. If an electronic device falls between the seats, please notify the crew so we can retrieve it safely. The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Alright, both engines are running. We'll go ahead and tell them to disconnect.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, verify that generators are working in fact. They are all on. APU can be turned off now at this point. And anti-ice as required, but that's all auto. Flight controls should be free and correct. We'll go and do a quick flight control check. Alright, push down. Push up. Left. Right. Check the weather real quick. Okay, flight controls look correct. Very good. And now we'll go ahead, toss on our taxi lights. Probably don't need those on right now. Those are really bright. Okay. Tuckerman ground. This is Al Nippon 223. We are ready to taxi to runway 03 right.
All Nippon 228, runway 3 right, taxi via Sierra 3, Mike Lima.
Taxi via Sierra 3, Mike Lima, Al Nippon 228. And takeoff is 5. She should be very, very heavy.
Cobra 723, taxi to parking via Quebec, Lima, Sierra 4, Sierra 1, Sierra 5.
Quebec, Lima, Sierra 4, Sierra 1, Sierra 5, Cobra 723.
and taxi via Echo Hotel Juliet Lima.
手荷物は重ねないように座席の上の物入れ、または前の座席の下に収納してください。手荷物が滑り出る恐れがあります。
Please place your baggage in the overhead compartment or under the seat in front, and do not stack items on top of each other, as they may fall out.
通路や非常口付近には手荷物を置かないでください。
Nothing should block the aisle or exits.
離陸着陸の際は座席とテーブルを元の位置にお戻しください。
Return your seat and table to the original position for takeoff and landing.
ベルト着用サイン点灯中並びにお座りの間は揺れに備え常にシートベルトを緩みのないようお締めください。
Please keep your seatbelt securely fastened whenever you are seated in case of sudden turbulence.
外す場合は金具の片方を持ち上げてください。
To unfasten, raise the flap.
電波を発する状態の電子機器はご使用になれません。
The use of electronic devices that emit radio waves is prohibited.
電源を切るか機内モードなどに設定してください。
Please turn them off or set them to airplane mode.
機内は通路を含め禁煙です。化粧室でのタバコは電子タバコ、加熱式タバコを含め航空法で禁止されています。
Smoking and the use of all smoking devices is prohibited in the cabin, including in the aisle and lavatory.
緊急時は乗務員の指示に従ってください。
In case of emergency, please follow our instructions.
酸素マスクが降りてきた際はマスクを強く引き寄せ鼻と口に当てて呼吸します。
If oxygen masks drop down, pull a mask towards you. Place it over your nose and mouth and breathe normally.
ご自身のマスクなどは外し酸素マスクを直接つけます。
Remove your own mask and then put the oxygen mask directly onto your face.
ゴム紐は頭にかけ長さを調整します。
Put the elastic band over your head and adjust it by pulling the ends.
衝撃に備える姿勢をとります。
In an emergency, brace for impact.
非常口は飛行機の左右両側にあります。お近くの非常口をお確かめください。
Emergency exits are located on both sides of the aircraft. Check your nearest exits.
乗務員の指示に従い行動してください。
Remain seated and wait for instructions.
脱出時の撮影は禁止です。
Photography is prohibited during evacuation.
手荷物は一切持たないでください。脱出の妨げやスライドを破損する恐れがあります。
Leave all baggage behind as it may hinder evacuation or damage the slide.
ハイヒールは脱いでください。先の尖ったものはスライドを破損する恐れがあります。
Remove high-heeled shoes and other items with sharp points as these may damage the slide.
両腕を前に伸ばし上体を起こして滑ります。
Put both arms out, sit up straight and slide down.
スライド下での援助をお願いします。
Assist other passengers after sliding down.
すぐに飛行機から離れます。
Contact tower on
Away from the
118.1.
aircraft immediately.
救命衣は座席の下または横にあります。
A life vest is under or beside your seat.
頭からかぶり、両方の金具を留め金にかけ左右に引いて締めます。
Slip the life vest over your head, fasten the buckles, and tighten the straps.
非常口または翼の上で前の引き手を強く引いて膨らませます。
Inflate the life vest at the door or on the wing by pulling the red tabs down.
膨らみが足り
Good
ない場合
morning,
は
holding
両側
short
の
three
ゴム管
right,
を
ready
吹き
for
ます
departure.
If you need more air, blow into the tubes.
座席ポケットの安全のしおりをご覧ください。
Please look at the safety instructions card in your seat pocket.
お手伝いが必要なお客様はお知らせください。その他ご質問がありましたら客室乗務員にお尋ねください。
If you require assistance or have any questions, please contact a cabin attendant.
All Nippon 228 Heavy, Tokumen Tower, no delay. 73 on a 5-mile final runway 03 right. Winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 03 right, cleared for takeoff. All Nippon 228 Heavy.
Hey, tail strike. Had a weird thing there where
All Nippon 228, contact departure on 119.7.
Switching to departure on 119.7. All Nippon 228. Document departure, all Nippon 228. Good morning, climbing through 500.
All Nippon 228 Heavy, Tokumen departure, radar contact. Climb via the SID to flight level 100.
Climb via the SID to flight level 100. All Nippon 228 Heavy.
All Nippon 228, contact Panama Center on 133.85.
Switching to Panama Center on 133.85. All Nippon 228. Panama Center, all Nippon 228. Good morning, 2000 for flight level 100.
All Nippon 228, Panama Center, climb flight level 100. Tokumen QNH 1007.
Climbing flight level 100. Tokumen QNH 1007. All Nippon 228.
Alright, so that was an eventful takeoff. To help you plan anything. You can't get your trim, you can't get anything like that. None of that is set up. So that's the stupid part. So we just deal with that.
runway 33 right, air pitch 705.
Alright, we're just coming up on our top of descent. Right now we are about 30 nautical miles from our top of descent. We haven't been... Oh, we just got our clearance. It's going to be runway 32, Saruku approach.
Expect
Is a star.
Runway 32.
Don't know exactly which one. If it's going to be ILS or an RNAV, we'll get that once we get
Air
closer.
724 heavy QN, H10,
yeah.
30. Expect
So
radar
we are going to
vectors for
start down
ILS
pretty soon
runway
here. I'm just going to take a
33
quick
right.
look here.
QN H1030. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 33 right, Coroner 724 heavy.
Altitude will be 26.
All Nippon 646 heavy. Contact Tokyo, control 133.5. Have a good day.
2,600 feet.
Contact Tokyo, control 133.5. All
That
Nippon 646 heavy.
right now.
Jeju Air 1301. Descend to 2,600 feet. Descend to
actually do it
2,600
for,
feet. Jeju Air
5,000 feet. That'll
1301.
get us pretty close. And then once we know exactly which ILS it's going to be, then we have a better
Jeju Air
idea.
1301. 10.
And if we look at our elapsed time right now,
QA 212. Descend to
we've been
flight
flying
level
for
300.
18 hours.
Descend to flight level 300,
It's a long
QA
time.
212.
It'll be my longest flight, probably.
Alpha Wing 5.
So 18 hours.
Contact
In that
Tokyo,
time,
control
I did the whole day of work.
134.15.
I went to
Center
bed, slept for a whole night,
134.15
7
Alpha Wing
hours.
58. Have a good day.
So, yeah, that's kind of how you roll
Airspeed
that one.
705, radar vectors. IM 06 miles from Pivac. Turn left, heading 295, maintain 2,600 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 33 right.
There we go.
Turn left, heading 295, 2,600 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 33 right, Air Busan 163. Air Peach 232, contact Tokyo control 133.5. Air 1303, contact engine control
position. Please place your baggage under the seat in front of you. Please refrain from using the
Alright, so that was the end of a very long flight. I looked at the block time, it's 18 hours and 1 minute. Flight time was 17 hours and about 57 minutes, I believe. So it was a really good flight. I did completely forget to hit the record button for the landing. It was a greaser. It was actually nice. I know I could just be saying that, but it actually was really nice. It was a good landing. And so the approach into Nagasaki is unbelievable. It's so pretty. Anybody wants to do some scenic flying, go ahead and fly around there. It's gorgeous. They also have this, if you have the Japanese upgrade for Flight Sim, you get this version of the terminal, and it's beautiful. Only thing it's missing is bridges. That might have something to do with GSX. Occasionally, they don't like talking to each other. So they're just done unloading the aircraft now. Those belt loaders, those guys are gonna smash. So yeah, so the next flight we're doing is Air Canada 1414 from Montreal to the Dominican, and that's not a short flight, but it's not a crazy long flight either. It is that time of year here in Canada right now where everybody's flying down to the hot destinations. I have a whole lot of that kind of flying going on later on this week, and with my real airline job. Alright, well, I hope you guys will join me on the next flight. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to know for sure when those videos are coming out. And we'll have this next one out ASAP. You guys have a great evening, or day, or whatever time it is where you are. And we'll see you on the next flight.